there, everybody. It's Monica Morgan, and I'm going to try to bring you 10 cards, one kit from the Spellbinders card kit of the month for February 2019. Nobody's paying me to do this. I don't even know the people at Spellbinders, but I subscribe to their kits and I like them. So, and I'm thinking that with the 10 cards, one kit, a lot of people might find me that way and start subscribing. It's a brand new channel. I don't even have 100 subscribers yet. Hint, hint. So this first card is going to be all white on white, as you can see. And it's the swan that came with the kit, the die cut. And my own other dies, the leaves and that little banner thing. And this is going to be a happy birthday or an anniversary card, depending on what part of the country you're from, for somebody who's celebrating a time span of sobriety. And that's who I make my cards for people in recovery. And you'll see what I mean when I do how I package my videos video, which will be next after I do these. Otherwise, this video would be way, way, way too long. So there you go. That's the first card for you, a little bit closer up for you, and there's more on my blog. This is cards number 2 and 3. And I wanted to do 2 of the same kind at the same time to save time, which saves money. And this card kit made it so easy with that beautiful ephemera. All I had to do was choose which one of the pieces in there that I could use, and there was like hundreds, it felt like. Not really, but there's 2 swans in there, which are just as gorgeous as the one I made. And then that bow is in there, and those white stripes down the side are from the paper in the paper pack. The only thing that's mine is that gold circle. And then this is just a same idea, but a different background pattern paper and a different label. This one I heat embossed a gold sentiment that says I love you on it. And in hindsight, I should have just done it on white paper because I did it on a creamy metallic looking one, real shimmery one, and it kind of fights with the white that the swan is sitting on. So there you go, that's that card, and we'll move on to our marbles card. Okay, so now I'm gonna make my 5 years of sobriety got your marbles back card. And that little mason jar was the perfect jar to fill the marbles with. So I'm using those little, they're like enamel dots, but they're prettier. I got those at the Dollar Tree. I am telling you, I have so much stuff that I've used from the Dollar Tree. It's amazing. And don't they look like marbles? Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So now I'm just cutting it out and going around the edge with some black. But I'm in Photoshop now, and I am putting together the little insert that will go on the inside of these cards, which tells the story about having 5 years of sobriety and getting your marbles back, which is funny because you don't know what to do with them until you have 10 years of sobriety. So this is a coloring book page for my next upcoming book. It'll be my 3rd coloring book. And I use that as a background for the insert. That's going to be a 2-page insert that gets taped on the inside of the card. So I just made those in Photoshop, printed them out on my printer, cut using my crop marks that I put on there myself. And I'm going to fold it in half and tape only one side for adhering it to the inside. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do with my cover. And so the circle and the triangle are the AA symbol. I think you might have figured that out by now. So I like using the triangle. And I'm going to have the little bottle of marble, a mason jar of marbles, poke through that triangle. But I cut that gold lettering paper is from the paper pack that came with the kit, and it's just so pretty, but it's not thick enough, so I had to mount it on top of some cardstock, which I did there. And now I'm trimming that to size, and now I have to die cut that triangle out from the center of that. So I'm taping my triangle die cut perfectly in the right place. Now I'm just going to use a whole bunch of adhesives and foam tapes to raise the panel and the mason jar full of marbles. The mason jar full of marbles I want to be higher than the panel. So got the panel down, and that tape that I used on the back of that is, gosh, maybe an 1/8 inch high. And then this one is a little bit bigger. They're pretty big foam pieces they have holes in them because they were circles. And then I made my own 5 years banner to put on top of this gold die cut that I cut from one of my own cutting dies. And the candles that came in the kit. And there you go. Congratulations on your 5 years of sobriety. So now I'm going to do what I call my necklace card. I have these AA symbols as necklaces, and I've packaged them similarly before with a face on there. So I thought this little face looking so serene would be the perfect head to hang the necklace from. So I basically just pop it up with some foam dots, wrap the necklace around it, put a couple of borders on. This one I do first, then I open it up, and then I fix the chain on the inside. I put it in a little baggie, and then I tape the baggie down, and then I cover that with another piece of white cardstock. And then there goes the last ribbon. Beautiful gold ribbon. I got that at the Dollar Tree. I'm telling you, the Dollar Tree. Voila. Okay, so now we're moving on to my bicycle card. And I have one that I've made similar to this in the past with a die cut that I have that is a bicycle with balloons on it. So that was a no-brainer. That's what I figured out to do with this one. I found some balloons, I found the bicycle, and I made a panel on the front to emulate a scene with some sky and some green grassy hills. I'm trying to decide if I want different colors of green for my grassy hills or not. And in the end, I decided to just use one color, but I did touch up the edge with some dark green ink, and I made my own clouds. Okay, so that necklace card got so many likes on Facebook already, I decided to make a second one. And I'm glad I didn't make them the same, which is what I normally do. I do a lot of assembly style, like mass production, 6 of the same one usually. So I'm cutting a panel, or I sometimes call them a lid, that goes on the front. And that gold scripty white on white, that gold scripty writing on white background paper was perfect. And then I didn't like it plain on that peach colored, so I put a black mat behind that. Now I'm adhering the white mat, and I didn't get it lined up perfectly, and that's going to drive me crazy. I don't want to pull it up because I'll ruin it, so I'll fix that in a second. But in the meantime, I'm laying down one of the pieces of ephemera that came with the kit called it says "You Are Beautiful." And there's where I fix it. I just found another piece of gold paper. I got that gold paper from the Dollar Tree a couple of years ago, and it's really nice. It cuts like a charm. And I'm just going to adhere these 2 pieces of ephemera, and this one, I'm going to put the necklace around it like I did the first one. And now I have to cut a hole inside of the card because I want to loop the chain through the hole. Loop the chain through the hole. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say? Loopy doopy. That took a while. I finally got it. That looks so cool. And then this one I put, again, I put it inside a baggie, and I put that in the card. That little label in there is my Sobriety Gift Shop old logo, actually. But I put it in the card so you kind of know where it comes from. And I taped that in there as well. And then I just adhered her on with some foam squares, I believe. Oh, I had to untwist the chain because it was all twisted up and it wasn't laying straight. So here come the little foam pieces. And these ones with the holes in them, those were circles that I popped out earlier. That's what I meant when I was saying earlier that they had holes in them. But they're pretty high. They're at least a 1/4 inch, if not a little bit more. And the sentiment is lower. So I like that, 2 different levels of height when you're raising something up with foam. I love that one. I think that might be my favorite one. Okay, so now we're down to the end, and I am going to make 3 cards that are somewhat similar. 2 of them will be exactly the same, and the third one's very similar. And I loved that blue color, which was actually a card base from a pack of bases that I bought from Michael's. So I just cut that in half, maybe twice, so I could get 3 blue sides, panels, lids, whatever I call them. And I came up with this new technique. I never seen it done, but probably has been done. And I'm sure I was inspired by somebody somewhere. But I taped the green background and the white foreground together and ran both at the same time through my die cutting machine with a dry embossed folder. And actually that embossing folder I just got the other day from a mystery pack that I bought from Spellbinders. That orange one right there. It's really pretty. It's a damask pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is how I normally work. I will make usually 6 cards of the same exact kind at the same time. And I do assembly style, and works for me. And when I started this channel, I wasn't quite sure which direction I was going to go. I'm actually still feeling my legs on my delivery, who I am. You know, I want to be as authentic as I can. But I want you to have fun, so I want to tell a joke here or there, but I'm not a comedian, so I don't know how well that's going to work. But I have I love doing cards, and I have my Sobriety Gift Shop, and that's why I make my cards, is for my Sobriety Gift Shop. And plus, I just love doing it. So I wanted to do a YouTube channel, and I didn't know if I should do 2 channels or 1 channel, so I just decided to combine the 2 for now. Although I do have a Sobriety Gift Shop YouTube channel, but I'm not working on that one. This one's enough. Oh my God, I don't know how these girls do this. There's a lot of work to put these videos together. Put the cards together, put the videos together, then you got to write the post for your blog, and then you got to put it on Facebook, and then you got to do Instagram. And I'm just learning Instagram. I'm probably a little bit older than most of you, and I'm not as hip as most of you are. So, but I like Instagram. I'm having fun with it now. So anyway, this is a birthday card. That it'll be in a birthday card. On the inside, it'll say something like, congratulations on your first year of sobriety, or you get to take another chip. You know, I don't know if you know anybody in Alcoholics Anonymous or not, but if you do, they probably have shown you their chips. Everybody gets chips. That's the whole thing. So I hope you enjoy my channel, even if you are not into being sober. Well, I didn't word that right. I hope you enjoy my channel, even if you're not into Alcoholics Anonymous or sobriety or any of that stuff. But there's probably somebody that you know that could use some help. So it doesn't hurt to learn a little bit here and there of what I say as I build my cards and my channel. You'll learn a little bit more about alcoholism and my opinion on that. So I have been sober in December, it will be 9 years, I think. Yeah, 9 years. And at the moment, I don't really go to a lot of meetings, but that's okay. I keep in touch with my gift shop, and I have no desire to drink. That's most definitely shouldn't. If any of you know me personally, that's not a good thing for me. My body does not react the same way other people's bodies do. And then my brain gets affected and I become obsessed with it. It's a whole nightmare. Thank God I got sober for a second time. So I'm just about done with this last card. And I wanted to use that little fox, but the birthday piece of it didn't work, the birthday hat. And now this is going to be my last card. And this is probably another one of my favorites, and it probably took the least amount of time. I used one of the white bases that came with the kit and that gold circle, again, from that gold paper I got at the Dollar Tree a couple years ago. And when I opened when I did the video of the box opening for this kit, I mentioned that I was going to bling out one card with all three of these, and that's what I'm doing. It's just so pretty. And usually simple always works. It just seems to work. And I don't know why I don't think about that more often. I mean, that bicycle card took forever, and I like this one more. What do you think? And then the smile is one of my own die cutting plates that I have. I cut that out with the same gold paper from the Dollar Tree. And then I laid my smile on there, and the inside will probably say something like, "You're still sober," or "You are sober." Smile, you're sober. You know, that's enough for me. And there's a look at all 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I did 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But one was a duplicate and the other one was very similar. So 10. Which one did you like the best? Let me know. I'm having a blast. Thank you so much for you say that 3 times real fast. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you did like the video. And I think I'm going to learn how to put those videos at the end of my video so you can click on other videos to watch on my channel. I'm still learning, so thanks for going along all this way. I'll talk to you later. Bye.